It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Teague with it up top. Down two to Wiggins. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. For 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Teague. Bell. Deep left corner. To Towns. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Good. Off a spin.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Teague with the basketball. Trailing by 4. To DiVincenzo. Teague. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Teague with it up top. 8-2 our score. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Karl Anthony Towns swats it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Teague with the basketball. 10-2 the score. DiVincenzo to Wiggins. Nice pass to set things up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Parker. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Teague with it up top. Down 8. Down low Bell. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
It's good. And 1.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and 1s.
The free throw good as he completes it. T-Wolves with the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Trae Young. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Covington with a shot that's off the mark. Trae Young. Count the basket at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Napier with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. DiVincenzo to Covington. Down low Towns. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. DiVincenzo. Easy pad to the rim.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Fires the three. He was all over him. Surveys the floor. Probing the defense. DiVincenzo. Oh, he had it. The follow won't go either. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Noah Vonleh at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 66%. Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed on a pair. Robert Covington, huge block. Long heave from 3/4 court. That's the end of the quarter. The Hawks with a nice advantage. In the second quarter. Trae Young. You've got to get that one to go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Wiggins. To Towns. Covington. from long range. Cleans it up. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trae Young. To Parker. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Covington to Towns. To Covington. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Misses the first.
Subbing in for Minnesota, number 0, Jeff Teague. Stepping in for Atlanta, number 12, Evan Turner.
Knocks down the second.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. What's going on?
Substitutions, Washington Capitals.
To DiVincenzo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw try, off the mark. Teague with the basketball. 14-point deficit. DiVincenzo to Teague. Here comes the screen. Teague, guarded by Alex Len. To DiVincenzo. And it's the big man, Len, with the rebound. And the basket good at the rim.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Teague with it up top. His guys down big to Covington. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Number 33.
And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. And he finishes at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Teague to DiVincenzo. Can't miss those. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
No, I missed a short one there. And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Teague with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Great dish to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Allen Crabbe. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Got it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Allen Crabbe. Jumper's good.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. And counted at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Minnesota at the controls. Cruises inside for two.
The assist from number 34, Noah Vonleh.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Hawks didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The Timberwolves may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Steals.
The Minnesota Timberwolves have already given up a number of steals in this game, and that's indicative of a careless attitude. That must be corrected immediately if they want to have a chance to win this game. Ball control was at its worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Hawks have it. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Count the basket inside.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. Nice pass to set things up. Jeff Teague. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. Alex Len rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
Karl Anthony Towns pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Alex Len trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he missed the free throw. Minnesota with the basketball. Teague to DiVincenzo. They get it down for Towns. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Whoops, that won't go. It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Towns, down low. To DiVincenzo. Alex Len with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Alex Len able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Towns a shot, but he missed it. Shot from in close, no good. Hawks with the basketball. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points. Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions.
Hey, it's up game. Let's take it home.
To Wiggins. DiVincenzo. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he burns them.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Karl Anthony Towns. He's now 5 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
That's his first.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
2 minutes remaining.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Towns. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball. That's all I need.
Bell to Towns. Deep right corner. Oh, but they call goaltending and count the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
8-second violation. To Towns. Won't go. Andrew Wiggins knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's Minnesota basketball. To DiVincenzo. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip.
Hey, lock up.
Shabazz Napier snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
For three. That no good off the mark.
Defense, let's go.
Textbook body control on the Euro step. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks were solid in today's victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks. The Timberwolves didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.